Good morning, students. Welcome to a new video of science class on chapter number 10, Reaching the Age of Adolescence. So, students, what do you mean by adolescence? The period of life between the years 11 to 19 when the body undergoes changes leading to reproductive maturity is called adolescence. The children between the ages of 11 and 19 years are called adolescent. During this period, adolescents are also called teenagers. During adolescence, the body undergoes several changes and reaches the capability of reproduction. These changes are the beginning or onset of puberty. Now let's see what are the changes that occur during puberty. Some of the important changes that takes place during puberty are increase in height, change in body shape, voice change, increased activity of sweat and sebaceous gland or oil gland, development of sex organs, reaching mental, intellectual and emotional maturity. First, let's discuss about increase in height. By the age of 11, a boy almost reaches 80% of his height and girl reaches 88% of her height. At initially, girls grow faster than the boys. By about 18 years of age, both of them reach their maximum height. Generally, height is similar to the parents because it depends upon the genes inherited from them. Increase in height. The most common change that occurs during the puberty is the increase in height. At this time, the bones of arm as well as legs elongate and make the person tall. Here you can see the average rate of growth according to the age in years in case of boys as well as girls. Calculation for full height. Present height divided by percentage of full height at this age into 100. For example, if a boy is 9 years old and 120 centimeter tall, at the end of the growth period, he is likely to be 120 divided by 75% of full height at this age into 100 centimeter, which is equal to 160 centimeter tall. This gives the height of a 9-year-old boy. Change in body shape. In boys, the shoulder becomes broader and the chest becomes wider. The muscles of the body also grow. In the case of girls, the region below the waist becomes wider. The muscles of the body do not grow prominently or importantly. Voice change. At the puberty, the voice box or larynx begins to grow. In boys, they develop larger voice boxes. So they have a deep and hoarse voice. The larynx or voice box is clearly visible. In girls, larynx is visible from the outside. Girls have a high pitched voice. Adam's apple. The growing voice box, which can be seen as a protruding part of the throat, is called Adam's apple. It is clearly visible in case of the boys. Increased activity of sweat and sebaceous gland or oil gland. The secretion of sweat gland and sebaceous gland increases during the time of puberty. You might have seen acne and pimples on the faces of the young people at this time. It is because of the increased activity of sweat and sebaceous glands. They release their secretions through duct. Duct is a passage with walls in it. Endocrine glands release hormones directly into the bloodstream. So they are also termed as ductless glands. Hormone is a regulatory substance which is released to perform a specific function. Development of sex organs. In boys, testes and penis develop completely. Testis starts to produce sperms. In girls, ovaries enlarge and eggs begin to mature. Ovaries start releasing mature eggs. Reaching mental maturity. It is a time in one's life when the brain has the greatest capacity for learning. Intellectual maturity. The change in a person's way of thinking occurs. The person feels more independent than before and becomes self conscious. Emotional maturity. A person may feel insecure while trying to adjust the changes in the body and mind.